couple of comments. So with that, I'll share.
Everybody, and as was just on the screen there, this is being recorded. So I'm Scott. I've been a dean for a long time, and last year I chose to come here to become a dean because I just think Denver is one of the most exciting cities in the country and in the world. And I think this university and this business school just does a wonderful job of serving students and serving the community. And you're about to join a long list of folks who have been in these programs and graduated, and I'll just cite a couple different examples of people who've gone on to do great things in really different arenas. Heather Lafferty, who was an MBA graduate, who now is the CEO of Habitat for Humanity, actually has been for I think about 14 or 15 years, making a real difference in the nonprofit sector. Or Robert Thurston, who actually has 2 degrees from us. Robin ended up running the research function for Reuters. He started Map My Fitness, Map My Run. You probably heard of that. Worked for Under Armour. He ran a genetics company, and more recently has put together a whole group of media companies. He's done 13 acquisitions in 18 months. Most recently, Outside Magazine is creating a platform. So really, amazing people have come through this program, just like you. We're so excited to see, what you end up doing. I hope I get a chance to meet you on this journey. And I would just say one last thing here is just be mindful about how you want to show up as you go through this program. I firmly believe you are ultimately your relationships, and you have a lot of opportunity here to build fruitful relationships that could fundamentally change your life. So think about that as you show up with your classmates and with your faculty through these coming months and hopefully not too many years. I wish you well, and thank you.
Great, thank you so much, Dean Dawson. Next, I would like to introduce our new director. Oh, I apologize, I'm jumping forward again. So our agenda for this evening. We'll have our resource information first. So as I was starting to allude to, we'll introduce our new director of our business career connections, which we would highly encourage all of you to take advantage of, how to stay connected to the business school, as well as advising and other student resources. After that, we will have our breakout sessions with the programs. This is really your chance to get to know more of the faculty members in the programs, as well as the directors and those who are involved and will be involved in your education over the next couple of years. And then finally, we've got time for a little informational meet and greet. So here you'll have a chance to talk with a number of school representatives, everything from scholarships to financial aid, as well as just opportunities to talk with one another and start that networking process. So we've got a lot on the agenda for this evening, but we're really looking forward to it and hope that you find it as interesting and engaging as we have planned. So first with that, I do want to introduce Stephanie Stint. She is our new BCC director. Stephanie comes to us from the University of California, San Diego, but she's thrilled to be here, and I'll hand it over to Stephanie to introduce herself and share a little bit more about what the Business Career Connections Center can do for you and with you throughout your journey.
Great, thanks so much, Shane. So Shane mentioned my name is Stephanie Stint. I'm the Director of Business Career Connections. I most recently was at the University of California, San Diego, running their career department and their business school. But this is actually my second time at CU Denver in the business school. So I know our employer partners well, know the landscape of the students well, and I just think that you all have made such a great choice. I think that the Denver market has so many really engaged employers who are great partners to us. And what we do in Business Career Connections is help you figure out how to get on the path to the career goals that you're really wanting to find and how we can be partners and do that with you. So we work with students in a number of different ways. So career strategy development, this is an area that I really love to focus with students on, an area area of specialization for me is in career counseling and career exploration. We also can help you with resume and LinkedIn profiles. That really precise branding of what you want to do is so important with employers. I started my career on the corporate side, actually working in human resources. And I can tell you the same things are true today as when I worked in that field, which is that people need to be able to pick up your resume and have a great idea of where you're going. We can work on job search strategies. We can also work with interview preparation and mock interviews. And we have a great internal tool called Big Interview. One big trend that has been happening since the pandemic, and even since before then, is that a lot of companies are shifting to doing virtual interviews. And some companies are even shifting to doing virtual interviews all round. So working with that is really important. So if you're looking to work with us, the best email is the one on this slide, and I will put it in the chat. So that's bcc@ucdenver.edu. That will get you quick and fast service and get you to the right person in our office right away. I also really encourage you to take a look at the resources that are on our website. We have really great resume templates. We've got interview questions. We've got a lot of things that can get you going on your journey as well. And I really look forward to meeting all of you. Working with students and getting you to your career goals is what we're really passionate about doing. So I'll go ahead and pass it back to Shane.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And a few of you did ask for Stephanie's email as well. We did put that in the chat, so feel free to reach out. Next, we do want to introduce our marketing and communications team. You'll hear now from Shelby Swann.
My apologies, guys. My screen went rogue on me. Give me a moment, we'll play this now.
Hi everyone, I'm Shelby Swann. I'm a member of the Marketing and Communications staff here at the Business School, and we are so excited to welcome you to CU Denver. My job.
Sorry guys, I apologize. I'm not sure why that was a little slow. We're gonna start that again.
Hi everyone, I'm Shelby Swann. I'm a member of the Marketing and Communications staff here at the Business School, and we are so excited to welcome you to CU Denver. My job is to keep you informed about what's going on at the Business School and give you some resources to get involved and be successful during your time here. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a few ways you can connect with us. The current student section of the Business School website houses important information about advising, career counseling, student clubs, mentor programs, and more. This is designed to be a one-stop shop for the information you need to succeed. Stay connected with the Business School and learn about your fellow students, alumni, faculty research, and upcoming events. You can follow us on our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Keep an eye out for our Instagram takeovers that give you a behind-the-scenes look at student life, clubs, and events. So again, I'd like to welcome you to the CU Denver Business School, and I can't wait to connect with you.
So unfortunately, Shelby was not able to join us this evening, but as she indicated, there are a number of ways for you all to connect with us through our social media channels, which you can see there on the screen, as well as through our current students webpage. And we have a university calendar that will show and highlight all the events that we have going on, not just at the business school, but on the larger campus as well. So please take advantage of that. We do encourage you to get involved with CU Denver and the business school. This really is a part of your journey and part of the experience of being a student with us. Next, I have the wonderful pleasure of introducing you to our graduate advising team. You probably know many of them already, as maybe they've worked with you on already getting prepared for next week and the start of classes. But it's just a fantastic team, and you will get to know them even better over the next couple of years. I will hand it over to the director, Paula Wallace, to walk through the rest of the team.
Super. Thanks so much, Shane. And very excited to have everyone joining us this evening. It is really a thrill and a pleasure to be able to service you and to service your academic needs and to really help you along in this journey. So I'm blessed. We're blessed to have an amazing team. There's myself and 2 other full-time advisors. And we are also thrilled to have Cher Vo, who is our peer advisor and works with us part-time. Particularly relevant to you as students, Cher is an amazing resource because she is actually a student in the graduate programs. In fact, she earned her MS management degree and is now continuing along in her MBA. So she really can give you the student perspective. She has the international background as well. So international students can take advantage of Cher's expertise too. So welcome to the team. You're welcome to work with all of us. We don't have assigned advisors. You can pick your favorite or work with each and every one of us. So on the screen that you have in front of you, there's a number of links that I want to just give you a broad overview so that you know some good resources. So likely many of you are already familiar with our email, grad.advising@ucdenver.edu. That is the email that you can use to reach us at any point. All of us monitor that. And we strive for a 2 business day turnaround time. In busy periods like we're enjoying now, sometimes it goes to maybe 3, 5 at the outside, but we're usually around the 2 to 3 time frame. So I would really encourage you to prioritize any emails that you get from grad.advising. We email students about academic programs, course changes. Likely many of you also got the invite to next week's in-person networking opportunity. So please make sure that you are looking for those because it's mission critical information. The website, grad.advising, that's the section for you guys, for the current students. That information will help you not only transition into being a graduate student, but also throughout your journey as a student using forms, petitions, that sort of thing. So student clubs and other resources, those are excellent ways to stay connected in the business school. You would be surprised at how many student clubs there are that we offer. So go visit that link and pick your favorite, pick a couple of favorites to go become a part of. Centers. This is an awesome opportunity that the business school offers. If you really want to take advantage of all of the courses and events, I would encourage you to go check out the center link. They offer courses in their particular areas of expertise. They usually have events as well. And FYI, some of those courses actually have scholarship dollars attached to them. We'll talk more about the centers in an upcoming slide, but that's an excellent link to go to. And, you know, what would life be without bringing up coronavirus? I look forward to at some point not having to bring that up, but do stay in touch with that link, especially because, as we know, things change constantly, and what was true in the morning may be different in the evening. So many of you, well, all of you should have gotten an email about a week or so ago discussing how to get the student ID voucher so you do not have to pay for your student ID. If you still are without that voucher and want one, the email address that you see at the bottom of the screen, bschool.admissions@ucdenver.edu, will connect you to our admissions team who can then get you set up with the voucher. So good stuff, you guys.
Next, we want to talk about some important things that you should pay attention to as newly admitted students. As Paula mentioned earlier, you will want to prioritize emails sent from grad.advising@cudenver.edu. We value your time and try to minimize the number of emails sent to you. So when you do get an email from us, it usually means there's something important that we want to communicate with you about. So we strongly recommend that you keep an eye out for emails sent from us. Each student will be assigned a registration date and time prior to open enrollment based on the number of credits completed. So be sure to check your specific enrollment appointments in your UCD Access student portal prior to each term's class registration period. As a friendly reminder, just be sure to register to as close to your registration time slot as possible. This is especially important for online classes as they tend to fill up very quickly. The next point that we want to talk about is our grading system. Graduate student must maintain a minimum GPA of 3.0 to avoid academic probation and to be able to graduate at the end of their programs. So just keep this in mind as you progress through your program. A grade of C or higher is a passing grade, but if you receive a C grade in a class, you will want to make sure that you balance it out with an A or a B grade in another course in that semester or throughout your program, just to balance and maintain that cumulative GPA of 3.0. Please note that if you earn a grade of C- or below, that is not a passing grade. If it is a core course, that same course will need to be retaken. If it's an elective or specialization course, you could choose to retake the same course or take another elective course. Just keep in mind that all graduate business courses are counted in your accumulated GPA. So when courses are retaken, the previous grade remains, as well as the new grade is going to be calculated in your GPA. Degree plans. You can find your program's degree plan in the Welcome to the Business School email that was sent to you from our grad advising email address. If your program has specialization options, the course requirements for those specialization will also be on the page following your degree plan. We suggest that you keep your degree plan handy as it includes your program requirements, and you can use it to track the courses needed to complete your degree. The last point here is to download the Canvas student app on your mobile device. Canvas is the learning management system that we primarily use here at CU Denver Business School. Once you have the app downloaded on your phone, make sure to turn on notifications so that you will be notified of any course updates, announcement, upcoming assignment deadlines, and communication from your instructors and peers. From a student's perspective, this app is very helpful in keeping track of your academic progress, as well as to make sure that you can access course materials at any time and from anywhere.
And if I can make one more quick note about communication, now that you are CU Denver students, we do utilize email as our main form of communication, especially with students regarding events, ongoing and important information. So we really do hope that you pay attention to that email, filter it to your personal email, however you need to be able to access it. But just want to again reinforce how important your ucdenver.edu email will be during your time with us. So just wanted to make that statement. One other quick announcement is next Wednesday, August 25th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that's Mountain Time where we are here in Colorado. We do have an in-person networking event. We're calling it Springboard into the Semester. We're really excited about this event. It's going to be in the Jake Jabs Event Center. Normal protocol will apply, so masks will be required. But this is going to be an opportunity to not only meet, again, more faculty and staff from the business school, but also hear from industry experts. So we've got two speakers who are going to be joining us that evening, as you can see at the bottom here, Stephanie Garnisia and Andrew Trump. Stephanie is a director of global business development with the city and county of Denver, and Andrew Trump is with the Colorado Office of Economic Development. We're really excited to have both of them come and give us some ideas, insights, and perspectives on what they anticipate will be happening here in Denver, in Colorado, and really nationally over the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years. So If you have the opportunity, we would love to see you there. We really encourage you coming and joining us. It'll be a fantastic event, and we do hope to see you then.